You might be asking yourself, round or oval, cathedral or not cathedral, knife edge or regular band, which carat size fits my hand, what does the wedding band look like? If those are all the burning questions you have, hit subscribe right now because you're missing out on our channel. This is my favorite kind of video to make because I know for a fact it helps a lot of people to educate you, to narrow things down, to just solidify what you have in your mind. Welcome back to my channel. This is Bonnie with By Bonnie Jewelry, where I talk about all things diamonds and craftsmanship. So here I have a range of round diamonds from 1.75 carat to like 2.8 carats, and then I have ovals that are ranges from 1.5 to almost 3 carats. Okay, let's start with our first comparison. So take a look at these two rings. So they are both our tulip collection in two tones. So previously we've done them in platinum and it's very beautiful. We've also done them in full yellow gold, but this is a two-tone version. When you look at the side, the biggest thing that some of my clients struggle with is like, do I go with a cathedral? Do I go with a knife edge band, which is what this is? I don't know if you can see, but there is a kind of a more pinched look if you go with a knife edge. What the cathedral does here is that people think that it actually makes it higher, but it really doesn't. So it does add an extra point of security when the cathedral is touching the leaf there. I like the knife edge look. It makes it a little more pinched, but some people are like, oh, I don't know if I like the feeling of it when it's in between my finger. So you can definitely feel that this type of band, it's a little smoother around the finger versus when you go here. You can kind of feel the knife edge part of it, but some people love the pinch look. I personally love the pinch look, the knife edge look, because I've had that in my other ring that I've had for a long time, the 5 carat. So now let's compare the oval and the round, both in cathedral setting. So this is the same kind of concept, but one is with tulip design and one is with the hidden halo. Okay, if you don't know what a hidden halo is, hidden halo just means that there's a roll of diamonds on the wire. It's always safer to have a wire if you have a fancy shaped diamond. So anything minus round would be considered a fancy shape. This is coming in at 14 karat yellow gold. The head is platinum. Why do we use platinum? Because to make the stone look a little whiter. If you look here, this is all gold. This is two-tone right there, and this is non-cathedral. This is a cathedral. It doesn't make it taller, remember. And for some people who like super minimalistic look, this might be a really good look. This is coming in at 14 karat yellow gold. So take a look at the difference. You might have a hard time looking at the difference. So this is 14 karat, this is 18. Let me just compare them side by side for you. There's a very subtle hint of the 18 being a little warmer, but maybe here you can see the very subtle difference between the 18 and the 14, that this is a little bit more saturated gold. And then here, when I introduce diamonds on the 18 karat yellow gold, it disappears even more. Okay, now moving on. This is a 2 carat round diamond with our Eloise setting that comes into about 2.5 or 2.6 millimeter diamonds. I know there was a trend for a long time to be like very, very thin rings, but now I feel like people are really loving the chunkier diamonds, and this is like 2 carat and it's not super overwhelming. I have the solitaire version, which is a 4-prong solitaire version in 2.8 carat, and even this carat size in the plain gold, it's very elegant, very classy. So I think it just depends on your lifestyle, what kind of ring you want. I do love the solitaire with a thicker kind of band, so I wouldn't mind if the 2.8 carat it's paired with this beautiful emerald cut band here. I think that's really pretty. When you have a two-tone ring, you are more than welcome to kind of pair. A lot of people are like, oh, should I only go with gold on the wedding band? Not at all. You can definitely go platinum. See here, I have the platinum prongs and the platinum band. It looks totally fine, even from the top, the two-tone. If you want contrast, that's totally beautiful. If you love bling like me, you can definitely add double diamonds, right? This is emerald cut with the round cut. I think that's very classy. It gives it a really good contrast. It's really pretty. Here I have a knife edge yellow gold band that's plain. You can wear it by itself. It's super elegant, but when you add the diamonds on top, it just gives you a really, really nice look. So if you love contrast and you love the pinch look, this is definitely something to consider. Okay, so now moving on. one, I have a lot of clients that are like, oh my gosh, should I go oval? Should I go round? This is a very good representation of what you should think about when you are deciding the shape, okay? So this is a 2.8 carat round. This is a 2.7 carat oval. The oval is definitely more elongated, right? It gives you way more finger coverage than a round, but there is also something beautiful and elegant about the round as well. I really can't decide which one's better. I don't think there's one that's better than the other. It's just based on your personal preference. Now let's do a rundown, different pairings with different carat size. This one here is the 2 carat with the knife edge. I paired it with the knife edge with the tulip look. So if you really love the knife edge on knife edge, I think that's really nice. Here on my hand on this side, we have a 1.8 carat oval that's paired with a petite French pavé that I think that's really pretty. Moving on to the next pairing. So this one here is a 1.5 carat oval with the hidden halo and the Cathedral paired with our Diana band, which has that kind of bubble look, which I think it's very cute and it doesn't take away from the look of the Cathedral, and it's tapered, so it's really nice. On this side, I have a 1.7 carat round that's tulip, that's also Cathedral, paired with our French pavé wedding band, which I think this is really pretty because I feel like the French pavé really matches well with the opening on the tulip. And then if you're looking for something a little bit thicker, you can always go with our Sophia band that's a little bit thicker. That look is also fantastic if you want the band to kind of stand out and to be able to wear it by itself. And then we have those 3 pairings right here. This is the oval with the hidden halo that matches with the Sophia band. I think that's a really classic, clean look. You want that wedding band to be a little bit wider. This is the 4-prong 2.8 carat that you saw earlier, matched with our emerald cuts. That also has a hidden halo, and that's also two-tone. That I think is very nice. The good thing about the 4-prong is that it removes the 12/6 o'clock prong. That gives you more of an option of a thicker band. And then on this side, we have the 2 carat with our Eloise setting. I paired that with an east-west emerald cut diamond band. Earlier, I showed it to you with the plain band. Those are all really great pairings for gold. So if you have a warmer skin tone, the gold looks really nice. Do you love gold in other shapes as well? What do you think about two-tone versus all gold? Did you like the wedding band pairing? Don't forget to follow me on social media at By Bonnie Jewelry. If you want to see any other pairing, just tell me in the comment below. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!